Wuthering Waves is coming out in a few days, and before you start playing and trying to get all the nice characters that you want, you would definitely want to know how the gacha system works. So let's get to know about the gacha system in Wuthering Waves. So let's start from the absolute basics. So this is a banner. In the bottom left hand corner, you can see you can do a single pull and a 10 pull. You're guaranteed to get a 4-star within every 10 pull, regardless of if you directly do 10 pulls at once or you do them one by one in form of single pulls. So a 4-star can either be a 4-star weapon or a 4-star resonator, which is what they call the characters in this game. You have approximately a 6% chance to get 4 stars and a 0.8% chance to get 5 stars. But don't worry, there's a thing called the pity system, which activates at 80 pulls. This means that after you have done 80 pulls, you're guaranteed to get a 5-star no matter what. There's also a soft pity, which is essentially when you get a higher chance to get a 5-star character. So the soft pity is around 60 pulls. This means that it's highly likely you will get a 5-star after you have done 60 pulls. And if you still don't get a 5-star after around 60 to 70 pulls, you will definitely get one when you hit 80. In Wuthering Waves, there are several different banners where you can do the pulls. There are two kinds of currencies that you need to do pulls. They are the Luminous Tide and the Radiant Tide. Both of these currencies cost 160 asteroid, which is the premium currency of this game, which you can get by doing quests, opening chests and various events and activities throughout the game, or by also paying for it. I don't recommend it though, but only do it at your own discretion and only use the money that you have. You do not need to spend money in this game to have fun. Remember that. The Radiant Tide is used for limited banners, which are only available for a limited amount of time. Limited banners are banners that have characters or weapons which are only available to get for a limited amount of time. These are the banners you should highly prioritize pulling on, because the characters that you get on limited banners are the new characters that usually have new playstyles and are usually stronger than the non-limited characters. And as you can guess, the other banners are the standard banners. These are banners that are permanent and use the currency Lustrous Tide. Let's talk a bit more in depth about how each banner works. There are two limited banners. The limited character banner, where you have all these shiny new characters that are coming out every update. So that's the banner you want to be pulling on all the time, because of course they have the hottest new character in the market. So the limited character banner has a pity of 80 and the soft pity is around 60. When you get a 5-star in this banner, there's a 50% chance of the 5-star being the limited character. Too bad if you don't meet the 50% chance. That means there's a 50% chance of you not getting the character as well, if you're unlucky, that is. The other limited banner is the limited weapon banner. The limited weapon banner is the banner that has the shiny new best in slot weapon for your shiny new character that's on the limited character banner. So if you want to invest more on your limited character that you just got from the limited character banner, you can consider pulling on the weapon banners. But in most gacha games, there are a lot of people who don't pull on the weapon banners because they are known to be scams. They don't have the best reputation. But that's different in Wuthering Waves. The limited weapon banner in Wuthering Waves has a pity of 80 pulls, which is the same as the limited character banner. But check this out. This limited weapon banner has a 100% guarantee of pulling the 5-star that is featured on the banner. So there is no case of you losing a 50-50 on this banner. This weapon banner does not have a 50-50. You give it 80 pulls, you get the weapon, that's it. And that's so great. Like, I love this, man. This is gonna be a great feature for a lot of players who want to invest just a bit more on their character to get their best in slot weapon and have them perform much better, which is honestly kinda nice. Next up, we have the two standard banners. First up, let's talk about the standard character banner. the standard character banner can only give you characters. So you're not getting any 4-star weapons from this one, you only get characters. It also has a pity of 80 and you will always get one of the standard banner 5 stars when you hit this pity. As for the standard weapon banner, it's a bit different. The standard weapon banner allows you to choose one of the 5 standard weapons to target. And when you get a 5-star weapon in this banner, you're guaranteed to get the selected weapon. Man, what's up with the weapon banners in this game? Like, the weapon banners are honestly better than the character banners here, which for some reason actually makes sense. People want characters more, so it makes sense for the character banners to be a bit, you know, off, while the weapon banner is much more safer, which is, thank God. I like this system so much more. This kind of allows you to get all the nice standard banner weapons that you would want to get one by one, although you will likely be spending a lot of your currency in the standard character banner anyways, because characters have a higher priority than weapons most of the time. Anyways, let's talk about a few more specifics about the gacha. In Wuthering Waves, every character has this thing called a resonance chain. This resonance chain has 6 upgrades. Each of these upgrades can be unlocked by getting a wave band for said character. Wave bands of a character can be obtained in 2 ways. The first and the primary way you're going to be obtaining wave bands for these characters is gonna be getting duplicates of these characters from the gacha. So whenever you get a duplicate, you get the character's wave band, and you can use that wave band to unlock more of the resonance chain. So you can get up to 6 duplicates of each character to max them out. Second way to get wave bands is from the shop. Whenever you do gacha, you can get 2 currencies. One is the oscillate corals and the other is the afterglow corals. So these 2 currencies can be used to purchase various things from the shop. The oscillate corals can be used to purchase various items related to leveling up your characters and a limited amount of pulls, while the afterglow corals can be used to purchase wave bands for 4-star characters and standard 5-star characters. You can also purchase wave bands for limited 5-star characters only while their banner is up, and only up to 2 of them. This sounds like a pretty good deal for low spenders and whales, because this means that if you're able to save up enough afterglow corals, you can essentially pull the character once and then buy 2 of the wave bands, which equates to like pulling the character twice more. Guaranteeing a character once is basically 160 pulls, so being able to buy 2 wave bands saves you a lot of pulls, which is great. This is gonna be a very nice quality of life feature for the big spenders, for the big whales. So now you know all the benefits you get if you're gonna get completely broke by spending money on this game. Honestly, fair reminder, please don't spend money in this game that you don't have. Do spend responsibly, and you can still have fun with this game without spending money. Wuthering Waves is a pretty free-to-play friendly game, and not spending money is still gonna allow you to have tons of fun in this game. But if you have a bit to spare, if you don't mind buying a battle pass or 2 or a luminite pass or 2, it is up to you, and hopefully all this information was useful. And if you want to know how to get a free 5-star weapon, yes, a free 5-star weapon, check this video out. Well then, I'll see you next time.